Hello, everyone. I'm going to be sharing with you today a piece of technology called Pear Deck. And this technology is something that I noticed at the school that I'm teaching at, that the mentor there likes to use this piece of technology. It's a presentation tool, essentially. And to start out, basically to find Pear Deck, you can do a simple search online for Pear Deck. Um, and then it'll pop up here. Pear Deck for Google Slides is what you want here. You'll click on Pear Deck for Google Slides here, and it gives you two options here: join a session and teacher login. Now, if you're the student and your teacher is going to do a Pear Deck presentation, they're going to provide for you the code, in which case you're going to hit join session and you're going to enter that code right there. And that brings you to that teacher's presentation. Okay, but for right now, what we're going to do is show you how to get started on Pear Deck here. First of all, to uh, to start an account here, if you hit pricing here, you'll see that you've got several options. You've got the basic option, the individual premium, and then schools and districts have a custom option here. So for purposes of what I'm doing, I just use the free one. It's got plenty of the features that I need. There's some more bells and whistles, obviously, on the individual premium. Um, but I've gone with the free option here, and it'll send you a code to your email in order for you to get started on Pear Deck here. Okay, but once you get signed up here, you can go to the teacher login here. And what you do essentially to get going is to create a lesson for Pear Deck for Google Slides, which is what I would use it for here. Is you have this create a lesson button here. And when you activate that, it's going to bring you to Google Slides. Essentially, I have one open over right here. I'm going to close that out right now. Okay, so this is basically a slide presentation that your students will open their laptops up to, and they'll be able to see the slide presentation as you're presenting it at the same time. But what's nice about Pear Deck is that it has options where you can interact with the students during the slide presentation. For example, I had witnessed in my foreign languages class where the teacher was going through vocabulary and showing images, and then there would be an interactive component in which there would be a question in order to assess the kid's understanding. And that question would be, are you like this or are you like that? Are you alto or are you bajo? Are you tall or are you short? And it gave the kids a multiple choice um, assessment, essentially, in which they would rate themselves. And then the next slide, the teacher would be able to see their results and what they rated themselves in order to assess whether or not they were understanding the material as it was being presented. Okay, so this is essentially the slide presentation with Google Slides, in which you create um, this slide presentation and the assessment on here. So most of us are familiar with Google Slides already. There's nothing really challenging about this component, but essentially when you're finished here with your slide presentation, you're going to go up to this um, button right here, present to a meeting, and you're going to hit the drop down here. And when it's all ready to go, you can present using a meeting code. So you'll press this button right here, and then it'll assign a code for you to give to your students. And the students, like I said, um, will be able to join a session here, enter the code, and then once they do, it brings them right into the presentation that you've created as it's being presented here. Okay, so that's all. I hope that answers all the questions here. So basically, it is a presentation technology, and that's how you access it. And I think that's all. Okay, thank you.